Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer would love to give this monitor a perfect score, but a significant design flaw unfortunately holds it back. On one hand, the visual experience is absolutely stunning. Our reviewer, who doesn't claim to be a technical expert, was blown away by the crispness of the display and how amazing the details looked with full ray tracing enabled. The monitor apparently does full justice to high-end graphics cards, as both they and their wife found it to be a perfect match for their powerful gaming rigs, really making the graphics pop. The major point of frustration, however, stems from the mounting system. The VESA mount is a non-standard design that requires either significant modification or a specific adapter bracket that slots in where the regular stand connects. Initially, this client found that the cheapest available adapter was a surprisingly costly accessory. They were going to just live with the included stand, but their desk faces an open room with pets and a grandchild, making the risk of the monitor falling too great. When they finally decided to buy an adapter, they couldn't find one in stock anywhere. This led to an unexpected and frustrating do-it-yourself project involving a drill, a jigsaw, a piece of reclaimed plywood, and custom-cut padding just to safely attach the monitor to a dual-arm stand. In the end, this client is torn. They are so impressed with the visual performance that they can't bring themselves to give it a lower rating, but the mounting hassle was a little adventure they would not want to repeat. While they love the brand's products, they remain unsure if they would buy this particular model again.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was absolutely blown away by this monitor, stating that it surpassed every single one of their expectations. While the initial purchase was primarily for gaming, our reviewer was equally impressed with its performance for work and general day-to-day use, finding it to be a fantastic all-around display. The standout feature seems to be the total immersion provided by the curved display. A reviewer describes the gaming experience as simply phenomenal, noting that the curved screen really pulls you into the action. The visuals are described as incredibly vibrant, with a stunning level of detail that brings games to life. A huge plus for this client is the sheer fluidity of the graphics. They experienced no screen tearing or lag, which made every session a smooth and enjoyable delight. Beyond its gaming prowess, the monitor's physical attributes also earned high praise. The size was found to be a perfect sweet spot, large enough to comfortably manage multiple open windows for productivity without being so massive that it overwhelms the entire desk space. The design itself is considered modern and elegant, and the stand feels reassuringly robust and well-built, adding to the overall premium feel of the unit. In the end, this client feels that if you're looking for a display that truly does it all, offering a spectacular image, top-tier performance for intense gaming, and a high-quality design, then this is an excellent choice. They consider it a worthwhile acquisition and would recommend it without any hesitation.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer has always been a fan of products from this manufacturer, especially their monitors and TVs, and this monitor is no exception. It's their first foray into the world of curved screens, and the picture quality, whether using DisplayPort or HDMI, is simply outstanding. However, there are a few minor drawbacks. The placement of the VESA mounting holes is a little unusual, positioned quite low on the back. This made finding a compatible monitor arm a bit of a challenge, and our reviewer recommends opting for a taller arm to compensate. Another slight annoyance is the limited number of input ports. With just one DisplayPort and one HDMI, it could be limiting for users who have multiple devices to connect. A couple of each would definitely have been appreciated. Also, this client found the cable connections a little difficult to access, although this isn't a major concern since they're not something you'd be fiddling with regularly. Despite these small issues, the overall experience with this monitor is incredibly positive, especially considering the value for money. Our reviewer also points out that they're not a gamer, so they can't speak to its performance in that area, but they did note that they've experienced no flickering, and the brightness is perfectly adequate for their needs.
Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.